It's a unction in Pittsburgh. The Steelers got Jalen Ramsey. They got Jonnu Smith too. These are great additions. Once you forget the fact that they gave up Minkah Fitzpatrick in the deal. Now, Jonnu Smith, this is an elite playmaker at the tight end position. A yak guy, has great speed, has great hands. He just sits in the middle, catches everything, rarely dropped any balls. With the Dolphins last season, was Tua's favorite target last year. Put up 884 yards, 8 touchdowns, was a Pro Bowl tight end last year with the Miami Dolphins. Great season from him. This is Arthur Smith's guy. He drafted him in Tennessee, and then he traded to get him in Atlanta. And in Atlanta, 2023, his production was 582 yards, 3 touchdowns. He outproduced Kyle Pitts that year, and it was just crazy how he was having, the year he was having behind Kyle Pitts, who should have been the main focal target at the tight end position. Now, the Steelers have Pat Freiermuth, and he's a solid tight end. When he's, getting used how he should be, when he's healthy, top 10 tight end in the league. So now they have a really solid tight end duo. Arthur Smith has to get both guys involved equally. Both guys get touches. They still need a receiving threat. They still need a slot receiver. So I think a guy like Keenan Allen would be perfect in Pittsburgh. A guy that Aaron Rodgers could trust. A guy that could win on third downs. A guy that's always going to get open. In Chicago, he was a great target for Caleb Williams. Those guys were connecting down the stretch in the last season. Put up 700 yards receiving. Could have had a 1,000-yard receiving season had, he didn't miss those 2 games and had he been in a better offensive scheme. He had a couple 100-yard performances against NFC North teams, against Minnesota, I believe. So yeah, Keenan Allen still has it. He could still be a 1,000-yard receiver in this league. One of the better receivers in the league still at his age of 32. If we're adding unks to the team, why not get Keenan Allen? Then you have Jonnu Smith, Muth, Keenan Allen, DK Metcalf, and Calvin Austin. This offense would be really scary with those weapons for Aaron Rodgers. Now, within this trade, it was Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, a 2027 pick swap. I think the Steelers got a 7th round pick. Dolphins get a 5th round pick, or vice versa. Still just a 2027 late round pick swap. And the Dolphins get Minkah Fitzpatrick. Now, the Steelers, this defense is really good. Minkah Fitzpatrick, he's been that. In terms of level of importance, he's just as important as TJ Watt. So getting rid of him kind of makes this trade not make sense. It's a backwards move. Basically swapping needs. The secondary is really good for the Steelers. Joey Porter Jr., Darius Slay. Since 2022, Jalen Ramsey has a PFF grade of 85.4, 6th in the NFL, 91.4 run defense grade, 1st in the NFL, and 9 interceptions since 2022. 4th in the NFL. So he's still a great player. And he's still going to be great in the secondary. He's a versatile corner too. He can play outside, can play nickel, can even play safety. So maybe if they don't address the safety position, you could plug him in the spot that Minkah Fitzpatrick was in. But it's still a drop-off. Because Ramsey's going to turn 31 and Minkah Fitzpatrick's going to turn 29. So it's a backwards move in that sense. If you're going to, the Steelers should go in the direction of getting younger instead of getting older. And that's what they've done all offseason. George Pickens, you traded him to the Cowboys last year of his rookie deal. You get DK Metcalf, who's on the late side of his 20s. You have Aaron Rodgers, who's 41 years old. You replace him with Justin Fields, a younger quarterback, 25 years old. And Russell Wilson still younger than Rodgers. Rodgers is about to be 42. Jonnu Smith is a playmaker, 30 years old though. So some of the decisions don't make sense with what Pittsburgh is doing. I think these are 2 great moves, but I think just losing Minkah Fitzpatrick within this mix just overshines the excitement that Jonnu Smith is going to be good on this team. Jalen Ramsey is going to be a good player on this team. It helps them save money too within adding these 2 good players. You free up some cap space. Minkah Fitzpatrick was a little more on the books. He's going to go to Miami now. So with him going to Miami now, you can have some money to give TJ Watt the money he deserves. Minkah Fitzpatrick, he was drafted in Miami. Played 1 season, gets to go back where, it all started for him and gets to play with Tua, one of his close teammates at Alabama, one of his close friends. And boy, did they need secondary help really bad. They get a young center fielder to replace Javon Holland. Even with his play decreasing, he's still one of the better safeties in the league, and he's going to be a huge addition to this Dolphins secondary to elevate this whole room. Personally, I think the Dolphins won this trade. The Steelers, at best, go 11-6 with this. They are in win now mode, but this move gives them maybe 1 or 2 more wins. 11-6 is the best they can go with this. 10-7 is probably more realistic. 9-8. The Dolphins get a huge upgrade and a replacement for Javon Holland, so I think they win this trade.
Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.